Hey folks, good afternoon, good people. Welcome to the Daily Brexit. Reporting from Euro Disneyland for Infowars.com. I'm Olly Connelly. Thanks for turning up. And now, MUZZLED. Former Muslim turned Christian Mohammed Fyaz has written about how Islamic dogma traps its own. He leads MATE, the Multiracial Alliance Tackling Extremism, and he's here now to call for debate. Mohammed, thank you. To take you as an example, briefly, how difficult is it for a young Muslim to convert away to have freedom of mind?
It is extremely hard. You have to not only deal with your immediate home, but you also have to deal with the whole community itself. Hence why I have to wear the shades. Now that I am starting to speak out and my face is out there, I have to take precautions. I can't say exactly what those precautions are, but one of those are that I have to wear the shades. If Islam is so peaceful, then why is it that we have to go into hiding once we leave this ideology?
I've interviewed you a few times. You've never been able to tell me your location. You genuinely fear for your life, having left the faith of Islam for that of Christianity.
Absolutely. Not even my own church elders or even my closest of friends know where I am. This is how extreme it has to be in order to keep myself safe. And,
why, sir?
Sorry?
Why?
Because if you hand your sort of location to one individual and it sticks in your mind, has that person accidentally told another person, and it's stressful. So I would rather not have that stress on me, and I do not tell even my closest friends.
But the threat really is that close to you.
Sorry?
The threat really is that close.
It is, and it will be even more of a threat once my face it starts to be sort of known everywhere. I was able, prior to speaking out, I was able to go into any Islamic community without any problems. I could go in there, walk anywhere without any hassle because nobody knew who I was. Now I cannot do that. My freedom has been restricted to, I would say, 80%.
How many people in the Muslim community would you say would like to break out, but they can't?
I would estimate it to be thousands in the UK, and I would estimate it to be millions around the world. Millions have already left it, but they can't openly state that because if they're in places like Iran, Arabia, Afghanistan, they can't openly say that, but they can communicate through the internet. As I said previously, if it was free to leave Islam, Islam would collapse.
We know the indoctrination is deep set, that the diversity in the UK, for example, is a politically correct sham. What do we do about it?
The first thing that we need to do is call a spade, and the only way that the politicians will be able to feel at ease calling a spade is to see people like myself who are from the community, the Pakistani community, to challenge our own communities. I am challenging the Pakistani communities on its racial behavior, racist behavior towards the white people, and its stereotyping of the white girls. We are taught from an early age, and we hear it from an early age within our homes, within our communities, that white people are trash, infidels are trash, white girls are slags and they deserve it. Hence why you have a mass rape of white kids across British towns. Because Islamic ideology, it permits it.
Mo, you're saying that that kind of language, that kind of attitude is rife among the Muslim population in the UK, for example. Are you saying that, or?
I'm saying that not every single individual from the Pakistani community is a racist. Now, we also have to understand that you also have the Pakistani Christians who are absolutely wonderful people. We are dealing with Pakistani Muslims here. Now, a majority of them have an issue with the white people. I'll give you an example. When Britain went into war with Argentina, and the Argentinians sunk a British cruiser, a ship, my Pakistani community, the Pakistani Islamic community, were cheering. They were happy that a British ship was sunk, and they were hoping that the Argentinians would win the war. This is the mentality that we are dealing with, and this is what we need to expose and challenge and speak about. Until we do that, we are not going to move forward.
Okay, so let me ask you, where is the debate? There isn't much, is there?
There isn't, because only a few. It is very rare that you'll see an individual from the Pakistani community calling out for what is taught within the community and in the mosques. When people leave this ideology, I call it an ideology, it's not even a religion. People go into hiding, they live quietly, they do not want to speak out, they do not want to bring attention to themselves, because if they do, then they face the full consequences of the Islamic communities. 3 of my friends were almost killed in this country for leaving Islam. One of them was brutally beaten outside his house, almost killed, and he was forced out of Bradford under 9 armed officers. He had to be escorted out of Bradford. This is what we are up against.
I want to say a big cheers to Mo Fyaz, author of Letting Love Win. God bless you, mate. I really appreciate you coming back on and having a chat with me. Yeah, thank you, Mo Fyaz. You're a brave man. You've been watching the Daily Brexit with me, Olly Connelly, for Infowars.com. Here's to us, and bugger plutocracy.